Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So today we've seen a little bit upside together with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin again seems to be leading, and the Bitcoin chart seems to be much clearer on the smaller time frame, which is why it makes sense to just zoom out on the ETH chart a little bit to again get everybody on the same page. So the idea is still for Ethereum that, medium term, maybe even short term, but probably rather medium term, we should see, basically a significant rise to $3,500 next, and then eventually higher, and in the bull run to 8 to 12K. This is what currently the roadmap shows. There is a condition to keep this wave count as it is alive, and this is that Ethereum is holding above 1678. So that's the main support level on the daily time frame. This current structure that we're dealing with, which is a wave 2 correction, okay, it might be complete. We talk about that on the smaller time frame, but this wave 2 correction needs to hold above 1678. Ethereum has managed to so far hold above the 2023 high. We talked about that in yesterday's or in the video a couple of days ago only, that I showed you here. The daily chart showed you this green support level, which previously acted as resistance here end of 2023, and the price broke above it. Well, actually it wasn't the 2023 high here. We're holding above the April 23 high. But yeah, it acted previously as resistance and is now acting as support, this level. That's at 2,150 pretty much. And the market could so far hold and stabilize above that level, which is quite bullish. So it is quite a bullish structure that the market developed here in preparation for a third wave rally. We are dealing from the June 22 lows with a 1-2 setup, another 1-2 setup, and another 1-2 setup. And this basically prepares the chart for a significant surge, which is also confirmed by the ETH BTC chart. Of course, it could be that in the short term we test the lower support levels again. Anything is possible, but as long as we're holding 1678 anyway, the focus can be on higher. So that's for anybody who's focusing on the daily time frame important. However, in the very short term, it is possible that this wave 2 is over. Maybe it's still unfolding. You can see that currently, this structure lends itself to an A, B, C structure. And the market needs to do certain things to reduce the likelihood of that. Okay, so that means at the moment we still need to be cautious for maybe another test of support. I think a lot of people would like that because it would allow for another, possibly for adding some positions for a lower price before the rally starts. But I'm not sure if the market is so nice to us to offer another dip in wave C again. Basically, the idea is that the market here is working or was working on a very complex wave 2 correction. Wave 1 topped in December. Here that was around 2,420. Wave 1, then we had this wave W, a high X wave. Oops, 1 second. WX, and now we could be in the Y wave, and this could be an A, B, C. However, as I said to you, it is also possible that the low is in. I'm currently counting the low as complete already by putting, so we put the wave 2 here, but we need to be very cautious. So I'm tracking therefore now against micro support levels, a 5-wave move to the upside. Only if that 5-wave move appears, it is a confirmation that the low was in wave 2. And then we can watch for the next trade setup, which would be a pullback trade afterwards. But for now, as long as we only have 3 waves up, we need to be cautious. I'll still give you support. So let's go to the smaller time frame. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, you see here that I'm counting this wave 2 as currently complete. However, as marked in the white count, it's also possible the wave 2 dips again back into support. Most importantly, both scenarios are bullish. I think a lot of people are looking forward to another dip into support, because it would enable them to buy a little more in a pullback in a bullish market. However, as I said, I'm not sure if the market is going to offer that. If the wave 2 finished already, I need to see the yellow count play out next. That's the roadmap for the bullish scenario, which means Ethereum would need to form 5 waves. Wave 1 already complete, wave 2 already complete. The third wave would need to reach minimally 2,530, better 2,566 or higher. Then we need to see a wave 4 hold support, which I'm constantly adjusting. It's currently at 2,317, or let's say between that level and 2,397, we have relevant micro support for a wave 4. but it shouldn't really start at the moment because we haven't reached minimum expectations for wave 3. And if then one more high in wave 5 forms, we have a 5-wave structure. Only then we can confirm that the wave 2 finished. Now, some people might say, okay, but then you have to wait. Yeah, but the bottom line is we're not waiting to take a position until confirmation is there, right? A lot of people will have bought down here already. I think that's an important realization. And the other main takeaway is that after 5 waves up, we can add another support area for the next setup. So it will give us the next setup. So anybody who didn't buy anywhere here or hasn't got enough and wanted to get more, there should be another pullback area, another support area to watch after 5 waves up. The main purpose of waiting or watching for 5 waves is it gives us confidence that we are on track for higher prices overall and that it's a more lasting uptrend. And then it's worth always watching for the pullbacks. At the moment, the orange support area is not really, it's just basically to see if it holds and acts as a warning, because if it breaks, it indicates probabilities that it's going to break, right? And that this C wave to the downside is unfolding. So essentially there are other options that I'm observing. It is, for example, possible that this wave 2 is still in the making, but then again, you know, we just have to, that might become an option if we break support, yeah, but I can show you 10 counts here, but it's pointless, so I'll try to give you the most likely ones at the moment, which is basically we're watching for 5 waves, there is a clear roadmap, and it tells us clearly which levels need to be reached minimally, and then we are watching micro support to see if this structure is being adhered to, and if not, then it could be a high B wave and the risk on the long side increases. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.